Good morning, I'm Susan Jane, I'm the Intuitist, and this morning I wanted to talk to you about having an open mind. Now, intuition is really all about having an open mind, and when you start to connect with your intuition, you are going to find that there's some crazy things that come out, strange things that come out. You do not have to act or respond to them all, you just need to be open-minded about it. When your intuition's first coming through, it's going to try and give you directions, the guidance that it's giving to you. Now, what you've got to understand is you have to read that guidance, and until you get used to how it is guiding you and the information that you're being given, until you learn to interpret that properly, it can be quite challenging. So there could be times when it's saying one thing but you're interpreting it another way, and then of course you're not getting quite the right meaning to it. The only way to get through that is obviously through experience, through getting an understanding. So when your intuition is giving you guidance, go this way, go that way, and your logical mind saying no, don't. For example, with the business I'm running, which is called the Personal Growth Expo, logic saying you need to run the expo again this year. I've run it 2 years in a row. You need to run it again this year to keep it going. My intuition saying, no, you've had enough, have a break, but don't stop, just hold on to it. And look, I was ready to sell it. I was ready to give up because it was just so exhausting last year. I was ready to give up. I was a tangled mess and I just wasn't coping. But I had this strong gut feeling like, don't let it go, don't let it go. So I've held on to it. I've decided not to do it this year, but I've held on to it. And I've gone by that strong gut feeling because something else is happening, and something else has happened since then, and it is all coming into play, and it could work out quite nicely. That's still on the books and that's still being worked with. But being open-minded is what you need to do. So you may be getting this information, and like I said, all I got was this information was hold on to it, don't let it go, don't let it go, hold on to it. Now, I can't interpret that any other way apart from holding on to it. I have no understanding why. When the logic comes in, it doesn't work, but intuitively I know that's the information I've got. I'm going to go with that information and see what happens. So that's where you need to have an open mind. Not to logically create other stuff, not to try and decipher exactly what it means. You've got to go with your gut and stick with that. Another one was Intuitive Flowers, the book that I have written, and that's a tool to help you develop your intuition, and it's specially designed to help you with your emotional goals. So we make physical goals, but forget to connect with our emotions for it sometimes. So Intuitive Flowers, I created Intuitive Flowers. Now, I've had a few people say, Intuitive Flowers, don't know what it means, doesn't make sense, change the name. Now, I get that. That's logical, that's understandable, that's business sense. Change the name. And yet, my intuition was saying, nope, stick with that name. People will understand it. It just needs to be time. So I'm keeping an open mind. It may be wrong. I may get into a publisher and they go, let's change it, and that's what they do, and everything goes ahead. I know deep down my intuition is saying it's not the first book to go. It will be another book that I write, and I've got 4 or 5 on the go. So I don't mind. I'm just going to follow that because I've got an open enough mind to sort of go, well, what will be, will be. So that was my big talk for today. Be open-minded about it. Don't try and create something that you don't need to create. Get an understanding and just sit with it. If it's strong enough in you, you'll follow it and you will stay with it. So this is Susan Jane from Currumbin Creek doing my river ramblings, and I'm an Intuitist. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.